Hi guys, John with you again, and time for another quick update. Yep, another quick one. I'm after getting the detail painting done and the decals on and giving it a coat of gloss. Okay. So the gloss I'm after using is this. I'm after using Tamiya X22. Okay, and it's definitely glossy. Okay, there's definitely a nice shine off it there, as you can see. Oh, hey, reacting with the light, you can't even see the disappearing badge. Detail painting, there isn't really that much of it. Like I said, we had our tracks here in the front, the rubber on the wheels. What else was the machine gun? Tools. Exhaust here on the back, and I also give it a bit of a texturing, as you can see there. Okay, that's only the first coat of the rusting, but you can see the nice texture there, the nice rusty texture. I like a bit of rusty texture. Can't beat it. It's lovely on a Friday with a bit of toast. But anyway, couple of other little things that I did. Well, if you remember now, I used XF60 on the tank itself, and then I was just saying to myself, what difference is there between the XF60, right, and the XF88, which is the new one from Tamiya? Okay, one of their newer colours. And to be quite honest with you, I can't find a fucking difference, right? No, I wonder, will you see it? Hold on a second now. Alright. Now, I used XF60 as the main colour for the whole vehicle, right? And what I did then was, I went around a couple of little bits, a few small places with the XF88, hoping to get a kind of a slightly, either darker or whatever, lighter, whichever the case may be, colour on the jack there. On this ventilated box, the only thing I can call it is a ventilated box, because it's got the box and it's got holes in it. On the fire extinguisher, I think that was really it. And to be quite honest with you, there is fuck all difference. There really, really is. It wouldn't sort of shall we say, I wouldn't say, oh, there's a big difference between the two. I wouldn't say there's any, I can't see any difference between the two there, when you look at it, that there now and that, you tell me there's a difference in colour in those two? There isn't. There is no difference in colour in any of those two. But anyway, there's a nice close-up of the vehicle. We can see all the nice rivets. They're going to take up a nice a nice dry brushing and wash and pin wash and all that. Okay, we've got the front there with the machine gun. Okay, we've got our spare tracks there in the front. The tools, like I said, only a couple of little tools there. For the tools, I used burnt iron on the metal parts, and the pickaxe head and the shovel. And for the wood, then I used this. It's a colour I've been using for quite some time, and I'm amazed I'm still have it. It's a Citadel base XV88, I think it's called. There we are. Citadel base XV88. What colour it is, I don't know, but it's a lovely colour for wood. It really, really is. It's a nice woody colour. Okay. Colour then I used on the exhaust is a colour that I made up myself. Okay, there is no XF to it. What is it's got some dark iron, some hull red, and a little bit of red brown. Okay, mixed them all up and I ended up with a nice kind of a colour, which is a grand base starting colour for rust. I wouldn't kind of leave it like that, but it's just a nice sort of burnt metally look. Now if you can see there the texturing there, that really came out very, very nice indeed. and we've got our decals, and we've got the Africa core symbol there, we've got a cross there. Okay, the decal broke a little bit when I was putting it on, but I continued on anyway, because I can do a nice big sort of a scratch thing there, cross on the other side as well, and another Africa core symbol there on the front. Right, happy enough with all that. Everything worked out quite nice. Then again, it was only just a detail painting, but the gloss is really nice. It really is a nice gloss. Now, whether that'll hold up now for the weathering or not, we'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. So getting on to the gun section, again, very, very little detail painting. Just the sight there needed a bit of detail painting. The handle off the charging handle, and what I did was I give it, as you see there, a bit of silver and things. It's very kind of really hard to see, and I give it a nice dry brushing and things like that with the silver as well, just to show where some paint would have sort of gone right down to the metal. Basically, I do have more weathering to do on it, but these would be, say, the heavy areas where it went right down to the metal. I'll give it some more of the whatever colour I decide to use for the chipping, be it Hull Red now or German Grey. I'm not sure which. I might even use NATO Black. No, I won't use the NATO Black. Let me think. I haven't decided yet. Be it Hull Red anyway, or German Grey. One of the two colours. I might use the German Grey, because being sort of an Africa core one, they'd have been originally painted with the German Grey, and then sent over to Africa and then repainted to the sandy colour. So we'll go down that line anyway. Now, whether that's true or not, I do not know, but we'll go down that line anyway, and we'll kind of carry on with the chipping using that. So I'll definitely go. No, yeah, decision is made. I'll go for the German Grey for the chipping colour. But before I do all that, I'm going to give it a wash. Yes, that doesn't mean I'm going to take it into the bathroom now and sort of give it a good old scrub with soap and water. No, I'll give it an enamel wash. I'll use, sorry, not an enamel wash, beg your pardon, an oil wash. I'll use my oil paints. You've seen me doing it before. I'd probably go for a dark brown colour for the wash as opposed to a black. And I sort of I let the wash sort of sink into a couple of areas around. I don't want to kind of give it too much of an overall wash. I don't want to get it kind of too dirty. I'd like it nice and clean-ish, but I do want it kind of pretty scratched up. So it's going to be sort of reasonably heavily weathered, but not dirty. Okay, there's two kind of weatherings you can go for. One is where you have it sort of beat up a bit, wear and tear, scratches, paint chipped off, things like that. And the other then is where you kind of just basically have the whole thing dirty, mud and dirt and all that kind of thing. So I'm going to kind of cut down on the mud and dirt type weathering, and go normal as my normal, shall we say, on the scratches and things. And we'll see how that turns out like. And it's one of those things. Weathering is what you plan to do. Loads of times, I've seen it myself. I only do a light bit of weathering, and as you go along, then you say, "Oh God, it just." The vehicle looks for more weathering because it's got all the right little grooves and things. And then you say, other times, then you say to yourself, I'm going to give it a real heavy weathering. And no matter what you do, it just looks light. So weathering is one of those things that sort of the vehicle decides what way you're going to weather it, really. Well, for me anyway, because I don't go to say weather it into a dio or anything like that. That would be different, but I'll go down that line anyway. Okay, thank you very much for joining me. Just a quick update as usual. Oh yes, I also did the dry sprockets I gave them a little silvering there on the spines, on the porcupine, on the spiky bits. I can't really see it there, but take my word for it. All the spiky bits, they're silver in colour. I used flat aluminium for that, like I did with the dry brushing of this, and the sliding areas for and in the breech. Okay, they're all done with silver. Sorry, flat aluminium. Beg your pardon, not silver. So anyway, that's it. Okay, that's it for this quick update. Join me again the next time. We'll have a fair bit of the weathering done. I'll do a quick one tomorrow night, because I know I won't have the weathering finished tonight, but I'll have some of it done. So we can have a look at sort of halfway through, and we'll see how things are progressing. Okay, so join me tomorrow night for the next update, and the easiest way to do that and know that when it's up and all that, one is to subscribe to the channel if you have already. Yippee, thank you very much. And two then is to hit the bell. Once you've subscribed, hit the bell, and that way then you'll be notified as soon as I upload another video. And okay, give it the old thumbs up, lads. Okay, hit the like button, and you can also comment in the box below what you think of it. You know, am I doing an okay job, or am I making a total hames of it? Let me know yourself. And a couple of people have already commented. You know, they've got it in their stash and they weren't thinking of building it, and now they are. One or two people want to go out and try and get this kit, and you know, it is an interesting little kit. It really, really is. And you know, for an ITALERI kit, I have definitely dissed them in the past, but I can't with this one. I really, really can't with this one. I still haven't done any more with the shells. They're still in the NATO black. I'm going to I'll get them sprayed tonight. Bit of gold spray, and get the old shells, get the shells sprayed. Because they have to be fitted before the gun goes in. There's some to fit into that rack there. Okay, and there's another rack there, then a ready rack there, and two more then to be popped into that. So anyway, lads, like I said, that's it. I'll see you again tomorrow night, hopefully, or whenever you're watching this. And in the meantime, stay safe, especially these times with all what's going on. And be nice to one another. Yes, be nice to one another. Just be nice. It's a hard enough times for everybody. But most of all, what's most important, more than any of that stuff, right? And let's get this clear. Go out and buy yourself a kit. Build it and enjoy it, because that's what it's all about. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.